Where? Where? You're a baby, just like me. Welcome into the world. Here we go. Let's talk about my first time in the world. I did not know what to expect whatsoever. I was just chilling, sucking on my thumb, and hearing some weird music. It was probably Arabic, I don't know. So I was trapped in this room, and I was just like pushy. I'm like, where do I leave? Okay, I'm stuck. Mind you, I had no idea where I was. I was a baby. So there I was just kicking away, and my foot got stuck in a hole, and I was like, Dookie! Oh, it's a hole. And I started hearing shouting from where my foot kicked a hole. I don't know what I was hearing. It was just like... So then I started turning around, forcefully. I don't know what was going on. So then my head was pointing at the hole. And like, I did a full 180, and I was just, what the heck is going on here? So then after I did the 180, I looked, and the hole opened up, and I was like, what is that? Some dude just looked like this. It was like, push, 82, push, 82. 10 years later, I found out he wasn't a quarterback, in fact. It was a doctor. Then he forcibly grabbed me. Like, he took his hands and wrapped it around my neck like so. So imagine this. Here, I'll show you. Where? Hello, doctor. Okay, I was crying as soon as I came out. I know this for a fact, because I was like, wait a minute, I wasn't ready to come out forcefully. You should have allowed me to step out first. So I take it the doctor didn't like that. He flipped me around, grabbed me by my leg, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a, little baby, and then he gave me a little poot-poot on the tusher. Poot-poot. I flipped around and I was like, whoa, chill, doctor. You know what this is? It's a rug. So I ripped it off my stomach because I saw it was attached to this woman that I was attached to, and I was like, no, you're not sucking the life out of me, demon worm. Okay, so anyway, there I was with the other half, because I took it out of the woman. I was like, don't you dare. And so the other half was attached to the doctor's neck, as I said. I found a bow and arrow, so I pulled it out of the hole that I just popped out of, and I tied it up, and I shot it out the window. And then all you see is this. Dr. Wynn zooming by, and then everybody was just like, whoa, where are you going? It must be lunchtime. They all exited the room except the woman. She was like, my baby! And I looked at her, and then something magical happened. As if there was a bond between me and this creature. So she looked me in the eye, and some other random creature came into the room and said, what would you name him? And then the creature with the hole that I came out of said, John. So then it was safe to assume that after she had named me, I was her pet. So then I started getting wrapped in a blankie, and then I was given to the woman. She was just laying down, and she was like, John, my baby. And then she started giving me some lovely liquid through a bottle. I was like, wow, this is luxury. This is great. It was so much better than that stuff that woman was feeding me through the tube. Trust me, when I was in that little trapped little box I was in, gosh, it tasted disgusting. You ever had bacon bits with tissue paper wrapped in a shoe, and then you've eaten it with a clog? Me neither. But if it did, or if I did, that's probably what it would have tasted like. So I started warming up to the woman. Drink my baby juice. Then after a while of drinking the baby wisdom juice from the bottle, I fell asleep, and after sleeping, I woke up, and it seemed like this. Mickey Mouse? It's like, ugh. Then I got up. I stood up on my feet. Usually you're not supposed to, but I broke the baby rules. So then I did. I stood up, and I looked, and I was like, wait a minute. What are these bars doing around me? I'm in baby jail. That woman was devious. She put some sleeping juice in that bottle, put me to sleep, and put me in baby jail. I guess that's what I deserve for kicking a hole out of that woman and shooting the bow and arrow of the doctor flying, and everyone went to lunch. But that was 12 years ago. I'm 10 years old now, so, you know, I let the past be the past. So yeah, that was the rated PG version. The rated R version, I can't tell you. There's a lot of swear words, which you know I do not swear. There were swords, shields, guns, and like every other person you can think of in the world in that room when I first came out. It was bad. It was a bloodbath McGrath. Well, thank you guys for being here, witnessing the birth of me, and all that good stuff. So hopefully you all stop by again tomorrow for another story of my life. I don't know what it would be, so I'm not going to say a title right now. You just have to show up tomorrow to know. Okay, so I ended with saying, yep, that was my first. See ya.